Well, hello there, friends. I am taking a day off of doing my makeup, but I thought I would still hop on because I made a mistake yesterday. I skipped to day 8 for the advent calendar. I don't know what I was thinking. So it's actually today's day 8, but I opened day 8. So we're going to go back and open up day 7 for the advent calendar. So I'm going to show you the color. I'll do a swatch. Maybe I'll put it on my eyes. But we just have some more errands to do today, and I'm like, I'm just gonna keep my face clean today. But I really want to share a little bit more about Black Friday stuff, and I have my computer here so I can go through the sale with you guys, and I'm gonna say a few things that I think are the things that I would get, honestly. So, I'm kind of getting ready to go too, and so I'm going to feature a few of these items that I use on a daily basis. I want to show you that I actually use this stuff. Good morning, Pamela. Well, I know you're interested in the skincare. So this is like day 3 or 4 hair. I really need to shower, but my hair, I use this every morning. And this is the classic brush. Sorry for all the hair that's in there. I need to clean it out. But so it has like the coarse bristles, and then there's these really sharp, like plastic pieces. Now, I feel like at first I wasn't sure I love this brush, and now I really like it. But I'm gonna tell you, it's one of those kind of like, it hurts so good. Okay, so like these plastic pieces are a little bit sharper and harder, but there's a point to them. They're actually going to, like, they're massaging your scalp, and then also that other part, they're going to distribute those natural oils that you have throughout your hair. And I really truly think this has helped. This and the cleansing, the cloud cleansing. I'm just pulling my hair back today because, like I said, it's ready for a wash, but I'm not going to shower. Using that brush and my cloud cleansing cream, they have helped with my like dry, itchy scalp. And I think it's because I'm focusing more on like massaging the I don't know, hair follicles or whatever it is. I don't know all the fancy terms, but I have really liked this brush. This is the classic brush. So some of the hair care products are 10% off. So I know that you can get these brushes. Now, if I had to pick one or the other, this one I've really been liking for wet hair. I haven't tried it with my daughters, but I've heard from a lot of people that the kids have really, really liked these. And then this brush, but if you had to pick one, I'd probably go with this. It kind of depends if you want like a dry hair brush or a wet hair brush. So those are 10% off. And then also the other thing that I would really get is try out that cloud cleansing cream. It is going to replace your shampoo and conditioner. It is a different texture than you're used to for shampoo, for sure. It's not going to foam up, but it is so good. And I really think that it has helped my hair for that dry, itchy scalp feeling. I really liked that. Okay. So definitely look at those hair care products if you're thinking about trying. Hi, Sarah. If you're thinking about, good morning, Pamela. My comments are just coming through. Definitely look into those. Not all the hair care products, like all the collections and stuff, since they're already discounted, they're not going to put extra discounts on top of those. So let's look at Advent Calendar Day 7, since I messed up my days. Let's see what we're working with. Yeah, I don't think I've done this one. This one's called Peppermint. Let's see what it looks like. I don't know how I got off. I guess, oh gosh, I don't have tape here. Oh, here we go. Oh, this is pretty. Oh, duh. It would be empty if I hadn't used it. Oh my goodness. I forgot that this is me. Peppermint is this really pretty pink. I'm just going to swatch it on the back of isn't this pretty? So depending on how the light hits it. Isn't that pretty? I'm really liking that. This would have been really pretty with my pink shirt the other day too. So pretty. That's peppermint, day 7. I'll get back to my normal colors, or the right order, I should say, tomorrow. So let me put this back into my palettes. Then we're gonna go over a few more things of the sale. So you guys, the Black Friday sale starts on, let me put these in the right order. We've already opened all of these. Look at these. Aren't they all so pretty? The sale starts Black Friday. If you're in the Mountain Standard Time, it starts at midnight. So for me, who's in Central Standard Time, it starts at 1 a.m. So set your alarm clocks. I really think that this is one of our best sales that we've ever had. So I think people might actually get up early. It's Black Friday, right? So there is another couple, 2 things that are 10% off. And I think I'm just going to feature the one. So the other thing that's 10% off, that is a newer product, is the Plush Prep Mist. Now, you guys have seen me using this for the last 2 months, and I use it almost on a regular basis. And look, I have like maybe 2/3 of it. We're at a weird angle because I'm on a couch, but there's like 2/3 of it left. So it's going to last you a long time. This is a fabulous primer. I've really, really been enjoying that. So this is a good time to try it, because you guys, they don't usually discount new releases. Like, these are pretty new still. So I'm really excited that that's on there. Now, one of the best deals on here is your starter collections, your highlight, your contour, your lip and cheeks, your illuminators, bronzers. And some of those do include like the bronzer collection, the illuminator collection. And those are all 20% off. You guys, Seint does not do a lot of sales because our products are just good. We don't need sales, right? But when there are sales, you need to hop on to this, because this is an amazing deal. So I would say, if you have not tried out Seint and maybe you've been following along for a while, this is a great time to start. We can do a starter collection and you can pick your own shade. I can also help you pick out like what level to do. Or I can help customize a palette with you, and I'll color match you, and then everything would be 20% off that you put in that palette, really, for the most part. Any of those new lip and cheeks are not included. Then let's see. Oh, skincare. I brought, out of all the skincare, this is what I would suggest. This is 20% off. This is our cream. It's our moisturizer. You just use like a pump. Did you see how that comes out? You don't have to dig your hand in there. You just pump it up, and I do this. I use one at morning and one at night, and it's just so cooling and hydrating. I like to mix it with my highlight shades to do like a tinted moisturizer, and my face just red from me rubbing on it. But that is like a must-have. Try out the skincare. If you need a good moisturizer, this is fabulous. It works well with our makeup. So the skincare, you also can do like the cleanser and the toner. The cleanser, I have found, it's been my favorite. I have been using them for 4 years, and this cleanser, I like will rub on my eyelashes, and all my mascara comes off. It's really good. Of course, the lip conditioners, those are great. So other 20% off items that I would suggest, gosh, there's so many things here, but the brush cleanser is a must-have. If you guys have makeup brushes, doesn't matter what brand, you need it. If you have purchased brushes from me, but you don't have the brush cleaner, so if they're starting to get gooped up, mine I cleaned recently, but when they start getting a bunch of makeup in here, there's also, bacteria and dead skin cells, all the stuff. It gets messy. And so that brush cleanser is amazing. And you can also, no, I don't think that's on there. So the brush cleanser is the spray, so it's instant drying. So that is definitely a must have off this list. So if you already have it, stock up. The birthday lip oil and Diamonds Are Forever lipstick. I have featured these before. I don't think I have Now, so this is like what the lip oil will look like, except it's going to be clear and the flavor is birthday cake. And those are 20% off. Oh my gosh, I didn't see that. Perfectors. Now this is the travel perfector, so it would be the gray one, but your makeup sponge. This is a good time to replace it if you need to have a backup. Oh gosh, these deals are just getting even better. Now we're to 30%. So for 30%, this is on all rose gold and gold brush. The rose gold and gold brush collections will also be available. So it's 30% off all brushes. You can also, if you don't have any brushes, you might want to look at the collection because it says that that's 30% off too. So that means you already have a discount. I want to say it's like 15% or 20% already off the brush collection. And then they're going to double it. And you're going to get, or not double an offer and be able to get 30% off on top of that. So that's a steal. But for brushes, if you're just getting started, I would suggest you try out the, let's see, blush and bronzer or the 3D. Okay. These are my like go-to every day. I can do a lot with these brushes. Now, if you're like, Heidi, I already have these brushes, but I want a couple like recommendations. I don't know if I have them all here. So the detail brush I absolutely love for the small one is nice to go around eyes, your nose, that kind of thing. And then this shape is so good for going in with contour, nose contour. So if you don't have a good contouring brush, try this. That's the detail brush. I didn't bring, this one, the shape brush. I love this for a light finish. I can do with all of my, like my highlight, or this, I use this on a daily basis for my, my blush. So I really like that it's a little looser. So you're not gonna have as much coverage or as much pigment, depending on what you're using it for. And then for eyeshadow brushes, I didn't bring it. So a lot of people, I usually suggest if you're starting out, this is the eyeshadow brush, get the eyeshadow brush because it's perfect. You have a smaller end, a bigger, fluffier end for blending. So good. So this you can get for 30% off. But if you want some other shapes and sizes for eyeshadows, I would suggest the blur brush or the bright brush. Those are my two other favorite eyeshadow brushes. There's so many. If you want a full coverage look, I didn't pack it, but what is it called? The buff brush. The buff brush is so good for full coverage. I have ladies that have like a lot of acne or scarring or a lot of redness, and they just need more coverage, and they love the buff brush. And then I use those on more like glam looks where I want just a really more like glam look. Okay. And then select palettes. So if you saw, we do have some new like festive like palettes that are kind of like more like this. There's red and green ones and stuff. Those will not be 30% off, but it looks like all of the other ones will be. So whatever's left in stock. I say if you're just getting started, I think a 12 is probably the best one to start with because you can still kind of have room to grow. But if you're looking for more space, 18 is so good. You're going to have the 2 layers still, but you can fit a lot in those. My all-time favorite, when I go to, I love it because I can travel and have so many options, is the 27, and that is triple layer. So it is nice to just get a new design sometimes, and I totally get that. I'm not going to say hundreds. I don't have hundreds, but I have a lot of palettes. Because I think it's fun to have a new design from time to time. So palette, you guys, it's so hard to pick. So they're 30% off cream correctors. That's like the demi ones that I can give you suggestions. The only one I really use is called 01, I believe. I think I might actually have it in my palette. This one. And this one does work. Yep, 01. So all of these ones that are in half tins that work for like color correcting, those are also 30% off. I don't think those are a must have, but if you already have a bunch of makeup and you're wanting to just do a little more pinpoint color correcting or things like that, reach out and I can also help you. But I wouldn't say the cream correctors are a must have. You can use the 3D foundation for lots of stuff. Some other skincare. Okay. Oh, I totally missed this part. So for skincare, some of the skincare is 20% off, like I just showed, but there's some skincare that's 30% off. I missed that. I'm gonna have to reread this apparently. You can also get the reusable rounds, the charcoal ones or white ones, and then microfiber cloths are 30% off. I missed that. So the actual like products, the creams, that is 20% off, and then the microfiber cloths or the rounds are 30% off. So that's even a better deal. Stock up on those microfiber cloths. Those are so good. Other things that are 30% off. Now, here's your must-haves, you guys. Okay, so the soap, if you have not deep cleaned your brushes, do that. I always suggest every like 3 to 4 months, deep clean your brushes. So we have that soap. I've been featuring it for the last like week or so. I have a series going on. If you haven't caught it, catch that. And I'll show you, it shows you how to use that soap and how to deep clean your brushes. But this is what I would totally suggest. So the travel case, the brush holder, and the makeup bag, all 30% off. These never go on sale. So you guys, this is the time to do it. So I have shown you guys the makeup bag before. This holds so much stuff. So much stuff. Like I mean, you guys can see it's big. Okay. This is like the big bag. So that's called the makeup bag. If you want something a little smaller, which I didn't pack because I had to pack for over a week. But what I normally take on like a weekend trip is the travel case. Out of all of these cases, the travel case is the one I would suggest, okay? That's 30% off. Now to our biggest deals, 50% off all eyeshadows. That's not including the advent calendar eyeshadows, but all of the other eyeshadows are 50% off, making them $7 a piece. I can tell you all sorts of eyeshadows that I would suggest, but so many good ones. If you just want some ideas of combinations, tell me if you want some purples or if you want some blues or oranges or warms or something for Christmas or whatever. Drop them below and I'll give you suggestions, or just my favorite like neutrals, my favorite mattes, my favorite whatever you want to ask. I will give you recommendations in the comments here. But 50% off, get them, okay? Some other 50% off items that I wouldn't say are a must, but I really do like our perfumes. Those are 50% off. Apparel. And then it says the balm, brush cleaning tile, the half brush cleaning tile, Mercury compact mirror. So I wouldn't say those are must-haves, but the brush cleaning tile is nice to have in my palette. But that was just kind of a quick overview of the sale, but so many good things, you guys. I hope you guys take advantage of it. I will send out a reminder to my customer list. And I hope you guys are all having a fabulous day. I am going to go do some errands and just enjoy some more time with my family. So I will check in with you guys tomorrow. Oh, it's kind of coming off already. I must have been rubbing it somewhere. But that was our day 7 eyeshadow. Thanks for hopping on. If you're watching this in replay, say hi, just so I know that you caught it. Bye.